guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at another Transformers Robots in Disguise figure, and it's Autobot Drift. So yes, we finally get another new character out of the show. I've seen some clips of him. He looks pretty cool. I definitely like his artwork. They make Drift much more samurai-like, which is kind of cool. He's gone from this Ronin rogue type of character from the IDW comics into the films, and now he's coming into the cartoon series as this samurai look, and I really dig the concept. The orange is kind of a weird color, but sure, I'll go with it. It's something different. So let's take a look at Drift's package and see what we think. And here we have Drift's package, and I've said that twice now, and it just sounds so wrong in my head. But it's the same kind of packaging that we've had in the Robots in Disguise line thus far. We've got some artwork of Drift up here in the corner, Transformers on the side, Robots in Disguise, Robot. He comes with some really cool swords. There is his little Bugatti mode. I'm guessing that's what that is. And, of course, his name. So let's take a close-up real quick. There is the vehicle mode. I love how that Autobot logo wraps around there. I think that's really cool. There he is in the package. There's the artwork. I am digging that artwork. But straight out the gate with the figure, there's some things that I find most disturbing. Number one, I love how he's got the little goatee. He does have the goatee on the figure, but it's not painted, so it makes him look old, and that makes him look just young and vibrant and very masculine. I like that. Also, he's got a red collar around his neck. None there. And we've got blue headlights, none there. So that's kind of sad. Here's the side of the package with the artwork again, looking very cool. Underneath, the figures that come with him, Bumblebee, Prime, and Steeljaw. I think Steeljaw and Drift are going to be very adversarial, which is going to be cool. Here we have the back of the package, just like all the others, Robot and Car. There are his instructions, and this is how you play the little game with the cell phone. So let's go ahead and get Drift out of the box and see what we think. Here we have Drift out of package, and I think this might be my favorite figure of the line thus far. I'm definitely digging him. I like the sculpt, I like the concept. This has repaint written all over it. I can see this being repainted with the Age of Extinction colors of blue and gold. I can see this being repainted as an Alpha Trion figure. I can see this being repainted as Bludgeon Decepticon. That would be really cool. The black and the orange work well, but they just look like Halloween to me for some reason. It's just very strange. And maybe if I watch the character on the show, I can get used to it, but it's definitely different. This figure probably poses the best out of the ones I've seen thus far. His articulation is really nice. He's got the head swivel. He's got the joints up here at the shoulders. He's got his elbows. There's nothing in his hands. He does have a waist swivel. He's got his knee joints, and he does have some articulation in his feet, but I think that's more for transformation than anything, but it works. He comes with these really cool swords, and he's got some great storage places for the swords, which I will show here in a minute. So looking at the figure a little bit closer, there's his head sculpt. It is nice. I like it. However, I wish this piece right here went down a little further on his face to give him more of a nose like it has on the artwork. And he's got his goatee, it's just not painted, which is very unfortunate, and that just makes him look old because it's gray. Yeah, very unfortunate. I like the samurai helmet. I think that looks really cool. It's got the nice paint apps on the side of it. We just need to add a little paint to the goatee. I think that would be really nice. The rest of the body is very well done. I'm definitely digging that. And his swords have some pretty good molded detail as well. I can find this sword. Where is it at? There it is. Yeah. So definitely cool. I really do dig this character a lot. So a couple other cool little things about this figure that just makes him more my favorite. The storage of the swords, that is awesome. I'm really digging that. And then his side plates here, his like little armor skirt, those can fold up as well to give it even more of a samurai look. And I'm really digging that. Just kind of move the arm up out the way. That is great. I love that. The other thing that's kind of neat on this figure, it's definitely different, the wheel. See how you can kind of see through that? It's a smoky, translucent gray, charcoal gray. That is very different for the wheels of a Transformer, and it's not too bad. I'm really, really digging it. Definitely liking this figure a lot. For comparison, here is Robots in Disguise Drift with his Wavemate, Warrior Class Optimus Prime. Here is Drift next to Marvel's Infinite Series, Death's Head from the Transformers Marvel UK comics. Definitely cool together. I can really see a neat story arc with this style of Drift with Death's Head. I think that'd be a lot of fun watching Death's Head go after a samurai Drift. Here he is next to the Takara Tomy 30th Anniversary RC. And finally, here he is next to Unique Toys Mania King, aka not Galvatron. Again, there's something about this aesthetic that goes well with Galvatron's sculpt. I think it's that kind of samurai helmet thing they got going on. Here we have Drift in his vehicle mode, and he does look cool. The orange and the black do look good on a sports car, and he's a kind of a Bugatti like he was in Transformers Age of Extinction. It's a little bit more modified and a little bit more Cybertronian, but it still looks pretty darn cool. It rolls really, really well. Transformation is actually very interesting on this figure. Surprisingly satisfactory, and it comes out both looking good in robot mode and in the vehicle mode. I'm very, very much impressed with this figure. It wraps up very nice, and we basically see him underneath in a shell former mode. He does have weapon storage for his swords. That is very, very nice. Kind of a close-up of the side. It looks really cool. I love the translucent wheels. I didn't think I was going to like that, but it turns out really nice. He's got the same smoky windows here. Black door. We have this nice red stripe there, looking really, really cool. The feet wrap up really well. It would have been nice to have some taillights there. Maybe, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Some paint apps there would have been really cool. But the front end looks really wicked. I like it. We got this logo there. It kind of looks like Longhorn steer skull from Texas. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe he's going to have a Texas accent. So we'll see. I love the painted metallic headlights. The front grille is really well done. Definitely digging him. I think he's probably the best looking vehicle in the set thus far. For comparison, here is Robots in Disguise Drift with his Wavemate, Robots in Disguise Optimus Prime. Here is Drift with Transformers Combiner Wars Power Glide. Here is Robots in Disguise Drift with the big bad of the show, Steeljaw. Here is Transformers Robots in Disguise Drift with Transformers Animated Rodimus, or Hot Rod. Here is the Robots in Disguise Drift with the Takara Transformers Age of Extinction Nemesis Prime. Here's the Robots in Disguise Drift with Takara's Year of the Snake, Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime. And finally, here he is with Robots in Disguise Bumblebee. These two are definitely the coolest looking vehicles in the line thus far, but I'm definitely digging Drift a little bit more than I am Bumblebee. So is Drift a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? I'm going to say yes. If you're a Robots in Disguise fan, you're picking all these up, you're definitely going to want him. He's the latest and the greatest at the time of this recording. But just from a general Transformers fan point, I like him. I really do. I'd like to see a more Generations-style version of this in a deluxe class. I think that would be really damn cool. I can't wait to see the character on the show. I hope he turns out half as cool as what the figure is. But he's definitely the best figure that has come out in this line thus far. You know, if you're looking at the latest wave with Warrior Class Prime and Drift, definitely pick up Drift first, because he's going to be a lot more fun to hang around on your shelf. So there he is, the Transformers Robots in Disguise Drift. If you guys like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think about this character? Are you looking forward to him on the show? Have you gotten this figure? What do you think of him? Subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. Share my videos. And as always, look for more videos in the future.